Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a really beautiful 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner 383. It's a 4-speed car. It's finished in a real pretty cranberry red. It's got the black racing stripes, got the 383 insignia on the hood. It's got good glass in it, good chrome trim. The paint job on it looks good from 20 feet, but if you get up real close to the car, you can see some flaws in the paint. I'm gonna call it a driver quality paint job, maybe upper driver quality, because you can show the car, but like I said, it does have a few little flaws. It's got the Roadrunner emblems all over it. The interior is finished in a kind of a crushed velour. This is a frame-on restoration that was done several years ago, probably about 10 years ago. The dash is in very good shape. You can see the floor mats, the headliner, and the back seat. It's all real clean and good shape. The surprise on this car is the rear end. The rear end's been narrowed, and it's got some big fat Mickey Thompsons. And if you'll notice, you got a full back seat, but this has a narrowed rear end with 33-inch tall Mickey Thompson Sportsman tires. You can see how wide they are. It's got a fuel cell right there in the back. It's a coilover type rear suspension like you'd see on a drag car. It's very streetable. It's made to handle lots of horsepower. The motor is basically stock. It has headers and it has a Edelbrock aluminum intake. The motor is the original motor. It hasn't been rebuilt, but it does run good. It's smooth. In fact, I'll raise the hood here. It's running right now. It's got an aftermarket Edelbrock intake. It does have some headers on it. And there is a little bit of an oil leak around the base of the, looks like the oil pan gasket might have a little bit of seeping going on, and also maybe the power steering. It does have an upgraded aluminum radiator, so it runs real cool. It's got the correct air cleaner on it. The chrome bumpers are in good shape, but it's kind of a driver quality car, really kind of a driver show car. You can see on the paint here, here's a little flaw here, little place here. I'm going to shut the engine off. I want to show you the trunk. Let me get the key out of the ignition. It does have a factory tachometer. You can see right here, showing 44,000 miles. It's supposed to be the actual miles, but I don't know if it's the actual miles. No way to really tell. It could be 44,000 miles. Let me pop the trunk here. But they really didn't, when they did this Pro Street rear end, they really didn't sacrifice a lot of trunk space. See right there how clean that's tubbed? And you didn't lose your back seat space. That's what's cool, but it's all done in aluminum. It's got your fuel cell in the center. And if you're enterprising and wanted to put a big block 440 or a Hemi or whatever horsepower you want, you could be a blower. It's a great car. I mean, it's all set up for it. Just doing the Pro Street rear end alone is probably $8,000 to $10,000 in upgrades. And they took the factory wheels and they sent them to California. See the front wheel? Sent them to Stockton, California, to Stockton wheel, and they actually widened the wheels to accommodate the Mickey Thompson tires. So it gives you a stock rally wheel look, but with a very wide rim. I'm not sure if it's 12 inches wide or 14 inches wide, but you can see it's pretty wide. See under there? But the body's in good shape. It's a lot of fun. The car turns heads. The gearing is pretty tall. It still has the factory gearing in it, so it could stand to have a little lower gear set. Going down the highway is real nice because the motor's barely working, but starting out in first gear, the first gear's just not real low. You gotta get it going. But once you get it going and you hit the gas, the 4-barrel kicks in, it puts a smile on your face. But thanks for looking. Thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob. Hope to see you in our showroom soon. We can also ship this car anywhere in the United States. We also ship worldwide. I want you to look at the rear end one more time. They didn't really sacrifice the fenders, the back seat. It's a really, really nice job. Well, have a great day. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.